everyone, welcome into an episode of Last Protagonist Plays Mass Effect. I hope everyone is doing well. So, if you're new to the channel, I am Last Protagonist. I like to play a lot of RPGs and Souls-like games, paying extra special attention to the lore, the narrative, and story of games. I also like to play a bunch of Metroidvanias and things like that, so welcome on in. I have not really played Mass Effect before, but with that being said, I did watch a friend play a good chunk of this game way back in the day when it kind of first came out, and I always wanted to play it for myself, but just never got around to it. So managed to pick this one up, and it's just been kind of gathering dust in the backlog for an extremely long time, so I've been looking forward to playing this one. So Mass Effect, despite having never played it, still has a special place in my heart because it was one of the first games that I realized could help bridge the gap between the narrative storytelling of a video game compared to a movie or a television series. And that's because when I was in school, hanging out at my friends after classes and whatnot, our friend, who was a pretty big jock, stopped by and was like, "Hey, yo, you gonna play that space game again?" And we're like, "What? Why do you care?" Because he never really showed an interest in anything other than sports. He's like, "It's interesting." So that kind of opened my eyes into how games can be elevated to that level where even normies will care about them. And not only that, this is kind of the first game that I saw as a viable stream game before streaming was even a thing. So I'm really excited to dive into this one. So, hey, Ulver and Teen Sith, how's it going, you guys? Nice to see both of you. What sort of monstrosity are we making for Commander Shepard? Absolutely none. I don't deal with the custom character stuff because, one, it's annoying, and two, I don't want to take that much time to do it. Hey, Pew Pew Banana, welcome back in. And Mendacious, how's it going? Now that's what you call a Mass Effect? Wait, my mom's not here. What are you talking about? Okay, so I think I'm ready. I feel like I'm forgetting something. It was kind of annoying to set this game up, but it's been a long time coming, so hopefully we have fun. Why is my controller not working now, damn it? Start new career. It was working a moment ago. Do I have to restart? Maybe I should have gone
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
How is the sound balance?
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back, see if I can't re-enable the controller, which stopped somehow. Why is it not working? Okay, let me restart. This might take a minute. Okay, so it worked on this screen. Please don't give me any spoilers, Pew Pew. That is in the pinned comments. The controller is not working. Why? Is it because I had to click? Why does it work on the main screen but not the game screen? The gameplay is better with mouse and keyboard? Okay. I know it came out on console. I don't think it came out on PC when it first came out. So I was just going to do the easy thing anyway. And with this current setup and the dog cowering underneath the desk, it's kind of annoying having to use the keyboard right now. Hey, Fake Love, how's it going? 1 is better with MKB, 2 and 3 are better on controller. I see. Well, it doesn't look like I even have the option to play one with a controller. That is so janky. How does the controller work on the launcher, but not the game. Alright.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Achenk is the name of the game in Mass Effect 1? Probably. But, I still expect some kind of quality of life from remastered games or remade games, whatever you want to call it. So, profile reconstruction. Due to your covert N7 status, ID records are incomplete. Please confirm identity from the records below or register manually. Confirm your ID is Commander John Shepard, Alliance Marine. Ah, he's a Marine, I see. It's good, Jank. Yeah, I really remember liking this game, watching my friend play it, so hopefully I will enjoy it as well.
Please log in to access your profile. Profile reconstruction complete.
Earthborn, Soul Survivor, Class Soldier. Oh, this is like
Please
Dark
log
Souls
in
style,
to access your profile.
but we don't really get to look at that.
Profile reconstruct. Please log in to access your profile.
Start mail? It's literally Shepard, just with a different name.
Please log in to access your profile.
Data corruption?
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I see why it's saying it's corrupted, because you're trying to give yourself your own backstory. See. You have no memory of this place. Right, Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped a life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Escaping poverty. Colonist. You were born and raised on Mindawa, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindawa, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18.
Confirm psychological profile.
The in-game music's a bit loud? Okay, I can lower that, thank you. How is that? Let's go back and have her talk again.
Confirm pre-service history.
Mic check while we're going.
Confirm
Mic
psychological
check.
profile.
Alright, Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule. Get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Alright, thank you guys. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Soul Survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Right, that's pretty much all I wanted to know.
Confirm please log in to access your profile. Please log in to access your profile reconstruction complete.
Oh, there's classes, damn it.
Please log in to access your profile. Please log in to access your profile.
I shouldn't have done that.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history. Confirm confirm military specialization.
Soldier. Soldiers are combat specialists ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers have improved health, can specialize in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to wear medium armor, and can train in the use of heavy armor. Engineer. Engineers or tech specialists. Using the holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Adept. He's got the force. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Infiltrator. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. Sentinel. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. What's with the codpiece on the Adept? I think it's just because of the light. They all have the codpiece. The Call of Duty piece. Where do you think biotic power comes from? I'm assuming it's stored in the codpiece. Vanguard. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor.
Confirm facial identification. Profile reconstruction complete.
This is totally our custom character, guys. Brain slugs. Once you confirm your character is complete, you'll be unable to change any settings. Okay,
Identification confirmed.
I was wondering if it's gonna say what is intended or not. So, because I don't know, that makes me just want to go with normal, I guess, because that was the default thing on the thing. Auto level up. Adjust whether points are automatically or manually assigned. Level scaling. In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP and talent point progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. What? What does it just mean? Like the classic mode is doubled or legendary? Because it makes it sound like it's classic has the 60. Whatever. What should I put in, you guys who've played this before? Squad power usage. Determines which skills and talents squad members will use in combat. Defensive. All. Turn on subs. Autosave is good. Enable tutorials, yes. I'll go ahead and hydrate. Alright, since we have crickets or the stream delay is kicking our ass, let's just go with the default thing for now.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets, learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
I'm the only one. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it something something I read too slowly. Mass Effect.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander?
Sound effects are loud.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
It's a
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
So we have choices already. I agree. You're overreacting. Cut the chatter. Is that Seth Green? Have fun picking out all the familiar voices. Thanks. Pew Pew, you missed the times and everything was so dramatic and new. My condolences. It is indeed Seth Green. Okay, thanks, guys. I guess I don't really know what Shepard's supposed to be like. Or even enough about the characters to have much of an opinion. Can I say nothing? No. I don't know if that dude's a civvy, because if he's a civvy, I won't say cut the chatter. Only an idiot believes the official story? Sure, why not?
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Press escape and open the journal to view your updated mission objectives. Hey, Nectarine, nice to see you again. Did your name change because of the YouTube stuff? Definitely recognize the Duck PFP. Prologue on the Normandy. You are Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer on the SSV Normandy. Do I have to click this? Personal history summary. Oh no. There's a lot of words right now. Try not to squish the puppy. He looks so cute, but he can't possibly be comfortable the way that he's smushed himself in there. Alright, you were born on Earth, but you never knew... Hold on, let me try to move my monitor. Hopefully that should be a little bit better. Hey, Golden Inquisitor, how's it going? Mass Effect, oldie but goodie? Yeah. I was playing LA Noire before Path of Exile, so going through some pretty old games now, but hopefully they stand up to the test of time. LA Noire certainly did. I'm pretty sure Mass Effect will as well. Although I am already a little bit annoyed that we have the super vague dialogue options, but I kind of forgot how bad it was at times. Alright. You were born on Earth, but you never knew your parents. Oh wait, did I already read this? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Eager to find a better life, you joined the Alliance military when you came of age. You volunteered for an expedition to Akuz, a lush world on the outskirts of Alliance space that had suddenly dropped out of contact. Arriving on the surface, your patrol found the settlement intact, but no survivors. At nightfall, the Thresher Maws struck. Mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to a gruesome death. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder of the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. Hey, Rat, how's it going? This game will be certain to have a mass effect on my viewers, oh yeah? Don't know if I'm going to read all of this out loud. This is very reminiscent of other sci-fi games such as Star Ocean. (2103) First settlement on Mars. Helium-3. Prothean ruins on Mars in 2148. So it took him like, what, 40 years? 45 years? Cancerous growths from, what's it called? Dust form element 0. Element 0 bad. Probably gives people the Force or something. Yep. Children of Singapore exhibit telekinetic abilities. Turians encounter human explorers. First contact war, occupation and liberation of the human colony Shanxi. Element 0 exposure begins. Kids get the Force. (2183) is the current date, so we've got like 180 years essentially. Alright. That's a vague enough timeline that I can try to keep track of that. Oh yeah, Teen Sith had said that Fake Love was potentially playing Destiny 2. Did I hear her right? Did I see her words correctly yesterday? Or is that the other day? Ah. So anyway, I started blasting. The save currently selected cannot be accessed. Please select a different save.
Form up. Eat this.
Did I just throw a grenade or something? What the hell is that? Hold the right mouse button. I totally did throw a grenade. Hold the right mouse button and move the mouse to aim at a target. Left click on a power icon to use it. I'm trying to put this stuff away. 1, 2, 3. I'm screwing up. I haven't even taken 4 steps. Fake Love, you grabbed the stuff on sale, but you haven't started it. Welcome back, Stella. You're playing Satisfactory in FF14 with friends. Rip your free time, huh? You spreadsheet game lover. It says talk.
You probably don't want to keep
space.
the captain waiting, Commander.
Brother. How do I turn down my DPI? I think I can make this work. Imagine what the crew thinks of me just throwing grenades and stuff. I know, right? They don't want to talk. Just pull out the pistol, put it at that dude's face. Alright, does anybody actually know how to put my weapon away? Maybe I need to look. Use the power of my own eyes. Wait, what is it talking about LB Ripey? Does the controller actually work now? It does not. Okay. You haven't played Eve in years? I take that back. I mean, brother, you're playing Satisfactory. How am I wrong? Take back nothing. It's a console game, kind of lazily ported to PC. It happens more often than not, huh? In terms of being lazy, not every console game gets ported over. H. That's super far out of the way. Kind of, but not really. H for holster. Got it. Stella, you know nothing about this game except for Fox News getting mad at romance options.
I told you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, sir, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
So everybody else is in the dark.
Something I can do for you, Commander?
You were arguing earlier? I don't care about that. Well, maybe it is kind of my business to know, isn't it? Don't know the chain of command in this vessel yet. Anyway, let's stay apprised of the information.
I overheard you before. Sounds like you don't trust Arturian guest.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I'm numero uno, then who's the captain?
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Alright, so that's some expository dialogue there to give us some info about what's going on. What's up, Corporal?
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Why didn't Shepard salute back? Is the Corporal making fun of us? This is pissing me off. What did they say? What did he say? I got distracted. Part of the job, Doc? Anyway, you don't piss off the Doc. You always side with the Doc, unless they're being an asshat. And then sometimes you still side with the Doc, so the Doctor's right.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just another mission.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Wait. He's acting way too spunky for a Corporal. I get maybe Corporal doesn't mean anything in this. Okay, there's no rush.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Let's investigate. Oh, so this is a bunch of random stuff we can learn about? Okay. What's my heart telling me? That he's playing the fool. Or that people who didn't serve kind of made the game. That's usually what it comes down to. Just that lack of attention to detail about stuff like that. He immediately dies, doesn't he? Well, his hat wasn't red, nor was his shirt, so maybe not. Nobody named Joker in war media ever survives. It's the future. Marines can have facial hair now. Oh, that's true. I've been out so long that I've taken that for granted. Also, his hair's too long. but they're space marines. They're different. Right, what do I choose? Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Yeah, they got that no-shave chit rat.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Okay, so we're
Hey,
going
Commander,
to become a Spectre.
You'd make a good Spectre.
Yep,
You're always
okay.
getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
Those are bad memories. Spectres sound dangerous. Show some respect. I feel like some people don't understand that. And they just get... What's the word? The feeling that somebody gets when they're chastised. They experience that feeling but don't really understand why. So if you do something that people can empathize with a bit more, maybe they'll actually learn. So let's go with... Those are bad memories.
I try not to think about it, Coos.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
Eden Prime.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Isn't in real life space stuff Air Force? It used to be. They changed things since I got out. Technically now we have the Space Force, but it all used to be the Air Force. I thought the decision was dumb as hell, because then you're running into problems of potentially higher allocating funds and mission demands. And it seemed to be working fine before. I don't know. Maybe there are some legitimate logistic reasons to do it, but I'm just very skeptical about the whole ordeal. Why are we going?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Bye.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Wait, I got experience for talking to people? They shouldn't do that to me. Alright guys, we're gonna get max level before the game begins.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Why the secrecy? Well, if we're on a need-to-know basis, they'll let me know. So let's just stick to the mission particulars.
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Details. He has a black and red outfit with white face paint, and he's named Nihilus. Come on, there's no way he's not a villain. Give him a chance. Don't stereotype. He just thinks it looks cool, right? Exactly.
What else can you tell me?
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why did we tell the Council? Yeah, just say that in front of the guy. Glad you're here to help. You sound worried. We don't need your help here. The issue is, I don't know if he's going to say this with any stank on it, or if he's going to say it sincerely, which makes me feel like you sound worried is the safer option. But sometimes you need to scratch somebody else's back so that they can scratch yours. So let's just say, I'm glad you're here to help.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
I should have known. We're gonna be a Spectre now. How come we can't just be like, got it?
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Will to live? What is this? A Miyazaki game? Stella, you can't remember what you did this morning, but you remember Stargate 3 as a Marine unit? Normal day? The dialogue can be trusted, Mendacious? Someone that's played the game can chime in? I kind of vaguely remember some of them feeling a little bit off, but I don't really recall Mass Effect having any of the notoriety of, I think, some of the later BioShock games, or even some of the, like, definitely not Fallout 4 in terms of how off-kilter the dialogue is from the kind of text that you're given. Stella, you can, or sorry, Teen said you can give a tone and alignment hit if I want. I'll ask for it. Thank you. You put my name forward. You support this, Captain? What's the next step? What if I refuse? Does he want this? I don't know. Like, for me, I kind of wouldn't want to be the representative of all humanity. It's a lot of attention. But I mean, I kind of already know what's going on with Mass Effect a little bit. There's no way we're not going to get fame of some sort. Alright, let's go with you put my name forward. Hey, Chadwick, how's it going?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Respect. What's the next step?
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Yo, how did I not pay attention? Is that Lance, guys? Investigate. Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Now I'm sad.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Now all I hear is Zavala.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen, considering the size of this ship sent.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems.
Wait, that's Keith David? I thought that was Lance
Somebody was
Reddick.
doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Or
Your
is that-
team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Hey, Jay Rizzle, welcome back. How's it going?
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander. Smells like smoke and death.
Oh, God.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Oh, God. What happened here?
So going to FPS mode? I feel like I want to lower the mouse even further. I never know if games mean low sensitivity means it goes crazy or if that means high sensitivity, because check out the graphics. It seemed like there's a lot of screen tearing. Oh, we'll turn off VSync. Don't know if that's better or worse. Oh, this is like a shotgun? What the hell? I'm assuming we're supposed to shoot these? Who knows? Also, I want to turn down those sound effects. Holy crap, those are super loud. How is that? That don't help me none? Oh. So we have some running stuff. Oh, we have fatigue. Oh, there's the bar above the health.
What happened here?
Switch weapons for squad. This definitely has Halo vibes. I remember the gunplay not being the best. Save him.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Good. That was the kind of response that I wanted to give. But it was a little bit vague. Metagel is needed to heal injured squad members. Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption in electronics challenges. Both can be acquired by defeating enemies and opening containers. Use V to metagel your squad. I don't want to do that yet.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Brother, don't shoot me! Oh, I guess it's the enemy. As I almost shot that dude in the head.
Here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Why not stop like aiming down sights? Use left shift to issue orders to your squad, or use Z attack your target. Q or E have a specific squad mate move to a point to attack the targeted enemy. C to regroup. Would I click C? That was Q. Let me press C to group up. I want to like zoom the camera out a bit if I can. I don't think I can. Well, that's fine, I guess. So I have to use the scroll wheel to switch between them? I don't know if there's an input for specific weapons. Hey, with that horns, how's it going? They got spiked? I know, right? It's volleyball time.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Should I go with her? Are you okay? Well, she's obviously okay. Who cares? What happened?
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
The Geth Yankee? Join us, take us there, stay here. Take us there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Oh, yeah, I vaguely remember that. That was actually one of the coolest things about Mass Effect to me when this game had come out. The idea of not just like artificial intelligence, so to speak, or artificial life, but the idea of synthetic life as a kind of distinguishing marker that even though it's been kind of fabricated, that doesn't mean that it's any less alive in a sense. But those are only really vague recollections. I remember extremely little about this game for what it's worth. Too bad they don't have thick southern accents. Geth Yankee.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them.
Move out.
Okay, I can press space. Press escape to go to the squad screen to spend talent points for new squad members? Oh, man. The squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Mouse over a talent or its rank to view it. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, I liked the heat mechanic, but I don't really remember how it works. How much health do I have? Okay, that much. So, do I not regenerate health out of combat? I should probably go up with Charm, huh? Oh wait, do I not? Oh, okay. So is the blue what's available to me? I have 3 points. Charm and Intimidate. Unlock shotguns. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Didn't I just use the sniper rifle, though? I mean, so long as I don't get one shot, it sounds like soldiers... Yeah. Oh, so I can click or do the plus and minus system. Let's go with 1 point in charm and intimidate. Then hide in. The mendacious are torn between calling them clankers or synths. Teen Sith, you spotted an N7 decal on a vehicle this week? If you own an N7 hoodie, it's time to get your prostate checked. Zoinks. And if you don't, you just die. The N7 logo is just sedate. It doesn't look like anything, so it's not beating you over the head. Yeah, I don't ever recall seeing an N7 thing anywhere. It's like a nerve leaf sticker. Or the Samus Screwtech S. I feel like the Samus thing is a lot more noticeable to me. So he's our Force user. Lock electronics. Well, I figure this is probably the easiest, although I kind of don't want to spend it yet. So are these spent now? Can I undo them? Okay, it didn't let me do that? Okay. A real fan would have Vil or Will-E, not nerve stickers. Call me a fake fan. First, I thought you misspelled Wally. Scorpion. Reduce to Omnigel or take all. It's worse, but the shields are better. Guess I don't know how shields work. He regenerates health anyway, so let's go with this one. How do I equip it? Just double click? Oh, okay. The same. Wow, 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 wow. Is this a, ow, wow, wow reference? Take all? Wait, what? Where did those go? We'll figure it out more later. By which I mean never. Okay, guess we got it. Oh, the camera FOV changes? Dude, he needs to take running training. Wait, isn't this where we first came from? Yeah. This is what video games will look like in 2015. I can't wait. You can sit in a folding chair in a non-stressful way for sure. It's possible. Damn it, now I feel like my turn speed is too slow. So you said tab or shift for weapons? Avenger. Teen Sith, you said goblin style? Press left to pop up and fire. Hold arm. Press G to throw a grenade. I don't want to. Oh, that's my stupid cursor. I need to figure out how to actually disable that cap on Windows. What are you aiming at? That's F for me, right? I think I just threw a grenade.
I'm a little busy here.
Okay, whoops. This is making you want to roll Infiltrator again? Me playing terribly? I don't want to figure what this stuff is.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
So we're probably being evaluated by the guy, so let's stick on the mission details. Let's go.
We make for the camp.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
On top of the ridge? Oh, this way. Vanguard gets really fun in Mass Effect 2 and 3, but Infiltrator's your go. No matter how you sit, it gets uncomfortable after 10-minute stops. Oh yeah, Stella, I did read your messages.
Like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
About the leak, but to myself, because stuff is going on. Glad to hear that things are starting to get better for you.
Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Oh, he's still alive.
Now we know what those spikes are for. Turning our own dead against us.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Some locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. Blah, blah, blah. Squad. Advance to the central core. Move the mouse around the ring. Left click and right click to move inward and outward. Avoid the security programs. Wait, what? Where am I? Oh. What did it just say? Oh, is it like Brick Breaker but different? No? Wait, what? What am I doing? Oh, I'm the guy. Insufficient Omnigel? I didn't know what I was doing. Let me retry, please. Please, game. I didn't know it was Frogger. I understand now. Right, so now we need to get rid of our Omnigel? Wait. These are sniper rifles? They aren't actual hammers or reapers? Let me go back. Let me in.
It used to be beautiful here.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Have I irreparably goofed up? Hey, Galamoth, how's it going? We are indeed affecting some mass. Convert all junk. What are these resources? What do they mean? Wait, how? Oh, I have to click. That's right. I wasn't ready. I figured it out.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
How's that mean?
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Forgot to say I'm in when we hacked it. True. Felt like I was playing Frogger, not hacking.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No.
I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
I'm not trying to, like, quick save it. Hold on, let me see. Okay. I need to turn off whatever the hell is causing that. Wait. Switch to shotgun? Why the hell would I press F2 to switch to shotgun? What are these quick slots? We'll figure it out.
Yes? Is there something you need?
We better get moving.
Good luck, Commander.
Luck won't save you. You're wasting your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
So I'm assuming this is the intimidate thing.
Manuel, I need to ask you something.
It's probably best if you just leave him alone.
Time to shut you up.
I don't have time for this.
Time? Our time is over.
Phoenix and Duelist armors? Can't really see what they do. Or how they compare. Manuel's always joking around.
Saren.
I recognize that name. That's the big bad.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
You're gonna get backstabbed, literally.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Stop him! No, I took too long.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
What the hell's shooting us?
Not in the middle of a fight!
I wasn't trying to talk, I was trying to, like, run. Oh, we could shoot those and probably break them all. Explode them.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Is he lying? I can't tell. I don't trust.
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
No giant cinematic floating robot squid's gonna distract me, apparently. If it was just me on my own, I might take a chance to look at it, but I gotta worry about my squad mates. They might get shot at, you know. Gotta keep your eyes alive in a firefight if you want to stay alive. Nihilus, vaguely sinister NPC. Saren, hold my beer. He had that Darth Maul effect going on. Oh, and apparently I learned today that in like the Star Wars, Clone Wars, whatever the hell came after, animated series, the fans started calling Darth Maul Darth Vol. Like, he lost his legs like the M does, so Vol instead of Maul. That cracked me up.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
It's a more common story than you think. We need that LA Noir like grimacing face effect going on to determine if people are lying right now. Somehow Maul returned. He became Vol. It's a different guy. That's a slightly less silly name than his brother. Wait, Darth Maul has a... Or wait. Darth Maul? Chadwick's confusing me. Has a brother? You make me sick. You are scum between my toes. Love Shepard.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Wait, Darth Maul's brother is Savage Operas? Is that true? Doesn't sound right, but I don't know any better.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Oh, like a press? Not like an opera singer lady? Okay, that might make more sense.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
I'm sorry, but every time they say Turian, it just makes me think of the durian fruit. Some stinky aliens. Did I get friendly fired? I think I got friendly fired. Okay, so the shields do recharge Halo style. Who's still shooting them? Glory of 2008's cover shooters, if they look like those arcade cabinets and what this is the peak of gaming. I enjoyed Gears of War 1, the very little bit of it that I played with my cousin. There was a game that was, I think, in Summer Game Fest, or maybe it was the other one, that looked like it was doing something like that as well. That looked kind of cool. Brother, that's a shotgun blast.
Not in the middle of a fight!
It is kind of annoying getting in and out of cover. Not enough cover-based shooting nowadays, true. We forgot how.
Accept the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Designed a robot to make it look like it's wearing a hoodie? What?
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
So it looks like we gotta go up there. Does the guy have that facial hood thing? So I have to be pretty accurate with that. Brother, stop. Past. Galamoth, Mina the Hollow is a truly unbelievably good game that more than exceeds its influences. That is a game that is on my to-play list. Thank goodness the puppy finally moved. Oh god. I have a weight limit? Shepard's a big believer in magneting to every piece of cover he sees. I know, right? You did it! Perhaps. Feels weird not having a reload mechanic just yet. Scimitar, it's a shotgun. That's not misleading at all. And a banshee. Accuracy's worse, it already feels bad. But these are just symbolizing things? I don't know. Don't think I can use the heavy armor yet, right? Krogan? This is just almost entirely worse. Really have to click 2 things each time? Without horns, like how in sci-fi you can have a cylinder with tubes and everyone will just go, yeah, I guess that looks like a bomb or whatever. True? Gotta love how in sci-fi you can talk into a woman's razor and people will be like, yeah, that looks like a communicator. This feels like a reference to something very specific that I don't know about. Okay, so the equipment is shared between everybody. It's the bacon. Star Wars. It's a Booklight is such a good sub.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request immediate
amazing.
evac.
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
She's gonna get vaporized.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
We just got brain gooped. Distinguished service medal. Okay, whatever. That didn't tell me nothing. Short game. We died.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Well, we know she's bad because she's got a lot of cleavage. That's blue hanging out.
Doctor! Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
And she's also with the bad guy. That's really the bigger tell.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You were careless. What about the beacon? Let's stay mission-oriented, I guess.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities?
Oh, that was way more
Listen,
sarcastic.
you're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves.
She called him a
I
beta.
also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Should keep it to yourself. It's classified. They don't need to know.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Why is Williams here? I feel bad about Jenkins. I'm fine. Who's Jenkins? I'm sorry. Oh, the dude that was with us, right? Okay. Let's talk about Jenkins. Because that does answer his question, which we want to do, and it is about the mission, and it's important.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Right, but why male models?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
That's so weird.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
He looks like the guy from Candyman in Final Destination. O.J. Simpson? Just kidding. This is something that came up the other day on stream. Alright, I'm a little bit annoyed that we already let the cat out of the bag with the doctor, but let's say I'm not sure.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had
What the
some
hell?
kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Not sure what to pick. I can't resist the plot hook it calls to you. But the hero is supposed to reject it at first, right?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Wait, so who's Keith Davis? Is that Shepard? I don't know. I don't think I know him. PSA to everyone to watch The Wire. The Wire is really good. For sure. Lance Reddick, though. Makes me sad. We need to report this to the Council. What will we say? Yeah, that's a good answer for an XO. Just let your CO tell you what to do.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Okay, so he does do the voice for Anderson? Damn, I guess he and Lance Reddick sound very similar. Because that's what I also thought. My attempts to make video game space chain of command make sense as amusing. Hey, we gotta know these things. You gotta know your place in the pecking order. But he did call us his XO, so I mean, yeah. Isn't he who they got to replace Lance? I'm not sure. I'm really bad with names, but it wouldn't surprise me. You're right.
I'll find some way to take him down.
I didn't want to say it like
It's
that.
not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Damn, if only they thought to make body cams available to people in the future, huh? Chain of command, Smain of Samand? Nuh-uh, no you.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Soldiers die. I should go. Because there's romance stuff in this game, I figure I should probably answer them more directly somehow, right? You'll be missed, soldiers die. I should go. I don't want to talk about this. Let's just leave.
I need to go speak with Joker.
Goodbye, Commander.
That is who they got to be Zavala? Okay, thank you. Mendacious, it's funny when they mix together enlisted and commissioned officer ranks. People go from sergeant to lieutenant or captain somehow. Yeah. It's also a lot harder with science fiction because a lot of the roles are made up. But even so, it's not like ranks are uniform across all the militaries, countries throughout the world. So there is a lot more leeway, but it's a lot harder to take that in consideration when everybody speaks with a damn American accent, huh?
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
No, you. Can't run away from my feelings forever. Why can't I? That's what we did on Aku's.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Captain in the Army versus Navy, even in the US, is a mess? Yeah. One would almost think that with the Marines technically being a branch within the Navy, that the ranks of captain would be the same between them, but nope, that's certainly not true. An 03 versus an 06. How's the jacket work? What's even going on here? Future.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Lieutenant 2nd grade? What?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants.
Ah.
Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What is it? What are we called in Armored Core 6? Damn it, I can only think of Wolf. And that is certainly not AC6. That's more Sekido. Drake loves having an aneurysm right now. So he has the L2s. We're called number 4? Oh, okay. Or is that just the gen? 4th gen, okay. That's kind of what the vibes remind me of. Because weren't they up to like Gen 6 or something and we were 4th gen? We were like extra crippled or something? I don't know.
What kind of
621, right.
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Snail was Gen 6 or 7. Oh, right. It went up to 7. I definitely think there was 6. I can't recall a 7.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance
6,
ship?
7.
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe. Too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Any regrets?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Any comments there, Fake Love?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright. They've duped me into talking to that girl because there's the possibility of gaining experience.
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge, Commander.
Okay, cool. Never mind. This is definitely giving me Xeno Saga vibes? I can't remember the difference between the Xeno games. The first one for PlayStation 2 that I couldn't get into.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
It's funny, I ended up giving that game to my cousin and he enjoyed it, and then, well, that series didn't exactly make it. What do we call this? Is this a naval operation? Probably. Well, Space Navy, who knows?
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Well, we do have a captain in charge, so it seems more Navy focused. Spavy. Space Navy. Wait, Snail is Gen 8. Damn, so... Lots of gens. That's pretty cool. You know, this, obviously it's been touched up a bit, but I was going to say, this game doesn't really look that bad for when that came out, like, what, 2008?
The size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Calamos, you won't forgive Seth Green for creating Robot Chicken? Why? This is making me kind of want to replay Star Ocean.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
He's dangerous. It's the truth they're blind. I don't think people will necessarily care about truth. So let's just go with he's dangerous.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
All right, that went a little bit far.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing.
Why is he so
Shepard,
ashy?
You and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
That dude sucks. So this is kind of where I first saw my friend playing Mass Effect. I kind of vaguely remember this area. I remember him just kind of being lost and talking to a bunch of NPCs and whatnot, which was pretty cool. I saw the elephant dudes. We looked up the encyclopedia information about the ballsack rhino elephants, whatever you call them, and how they come from a planet that has super high gravity, so they go super slowly because they don't want to fall, essentially. There's no cocoa butter in space? Maybe. The what? You heard me. That Horns, you love those guys? Fake Love, you don't think they retouched much in terms of the graphics of the game? It doesn't look like there was a heavy hand. I can kind of tell that some things have been smoothed out. Maybe the resolution has been upped a tiny bit, but just thinking in general, like the art direction for the time was pretty good and it's still kind of holding up pretty decently even now.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Okay. Imagine actually being able to explore this whole mega structure. I don't remember much, but it seemed...
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone. look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident it was a 360 game as well.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
See, Stella, this is what we called the ballsack rhino elephant things. You can see this in a Halo low poly form, yeah.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Looks like a naked mole rat. Hey, we're playing Kim Possible now. Should have been FemShep, huh?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
What do you do here?
Modestly. I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
You are in space, kind of.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the L-Corps.
Frankly, we L-Corps prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Tell me about the history and origins of the L-Corps.
The L-Corps were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
Nope. Stella, you like their monotone effect? Bueller, Bueller. Volus.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Hold up, he gonna casually say that they trade tribe members? What?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
This thing is cool looking, but also mildly terrifying. Clearly evolutionarily advanced, because it's almost a crab. The server started. This is the one that's open, so.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I go the wrong way. Well, we have the green thing over there, so probably not.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Hey, Global, welcome back. How's it going?
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
I can't jump. Use Citadel Rapid Transit to travel quickly between major locations. As you explore the Citadel, more locations will unlock. Do I actually click that, or does it matter? I thought this was going to be a soft loading screen. Thank you, Citadel GPD. Emporium, Bank, and Consort Chambers. What the hell am I supposed to do again? Oh no, that's the Codex. Sure. Go to the tower. Let's go ahead and do that then. Am I enjoying the experience so far? I'm still trying to get used to the controls and stuff. It feels a little bit janky, won't lie there. I'm enjoying the sci-fi stuff. This is kind of like the part that I saw my friend play way back in the day. So I'm still trying to gain my bearing. I am a little bit annoyed at like the dialogue.
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir. Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Well, did they have a choice in that? Is space capitalism a natural occurrence across several species? It sounds like it was made into being a natural occurrence. Global, the absolute best non-spoiler walkthrough for learning this game as fast as possible is a YouTube video that's called "A BioWare Fan Has Fun." I don't think I've played a BioWare game, so... What does that mean? Do BioWare fans not have fun? Is it because of the sequels sucking or something? I don't know.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Oh yeah, some of the other things that they've said passingly so far is that the Asarians and Solarians found the Citadel, or discovered it or something, or the tower, whatever it was, and so this makes it sound like we're all galactic squatters. So maybe the Keepers are tied to a progenitor race or something like that. I don't know.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the Council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the Council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
That sounds very suspicious. It makes it sound like it's not outside the scope at all. She understands jealousy and when it should apply. She's a synth.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Isn't Avina like a lotion or something? Global, it's a video of a man in a latex suit bathing in a sewer. That doesn't sound very pleasant at all. The people who made the Rogue Trader game are making a Dark Heresy game? What is the Dark Heresy? It's lotion. No, I know you're talking about the other thing. Is this a human? Brother. I just wanted to zoom in and see if she actually had facial wrinkles or if there's like weird alien markings. Is there light heresy? Yeah. Like mixing fabrics together.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
Low hum. I thought he was saying low hung. I was like, whoa, okay.
Art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
Global, taking the Lord's name as vain is light heresy, something you do on a daily basis. Well, the thing is, people misuse that phrase. So the whole idea of taking the Lord's name is in vain is using it to advance yourself. Like saying that your business or whatnot, or your company, school, etc. has been chosen by God, as opposed to just saying something like, damn it. Although there is a certain arrogance to go with like trying to command God to damn something, but that's really not what people are actually trying to do when they say the expletive that way. Where am I supposed to go? I need yellow paint. There's too much to keep track of. Unless this is the tower? Maybe it is. White structure to your left. This thing? Oh, so I was supposed to go in here, I guess. I thought that this was a spot where the vehicles pick us up and or drop us off.
So, Williams, you happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe bank's hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
Damn it, I've been muted.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
What the hell?
Your species needs
Just
to learn
dialogues.
its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony? I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
None of these voices seem to match their characters. I mean, it's kind of hard to find aliens to fit the roles. Do you think they should have added more voice-changing type effects to fit the faces a bit more? Or is this just a more blasé comment about their voices? This is better than Andromeda, at least? Oof. This meeting could have been an email. Seems like there are no emails in the future. Maybe that's a future of light travel, and light travel falls apart when we do faster than light travel? I don't know.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren.
Oh, him.
He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So when I investigates, he's a monster. I don't know. That does actually make me wonder what the lifespan is of the Saren race is. Because if that was 20 years ago and he's still at the tip top of his game, who knows how long they live. It's probably in the Codex. So, Stella, when Galamoth said the Andromeda comment, I forgot that Kevin Sorbo was in some show called Andromeda, but I think that's technically the third or fourth Mass Effect game. It's called Mass Effect Andromeda, so he might have been referencing that instead. Two of the actresses in Andromeda were in Jason X. Oh man, I haven't thought about Jason X in ages. Isn't that the one where he goes to space? Or something? Humans are on the lower end of the lifespan in this game? Interesting, okay. It does genuinely interest me, like how that's often depicted in science fiction tropes. Is like, are humans the long-lived species, or are they short-lived, but we just reproduce a lot faster than other races? Because I could really see explanations going either way for them. Global, that's a fantastic film. Jason X.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Who is he?
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of... But it looks like...
The guy's a scum...
But it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Why would Jason even be in space? I don't remember, but I'm pretty damn confident he was there. They do a great job explaining it. I mean, it's a very silly movie, don't get me wrong, because it's kind of one of the later Jason movies, but it wasn't as dumb as it sounds without any context. Stella, the Jason movies are crazy. There's no real continuity. He gets his ass kicked by not Carrie, goes to Manhattan, but it's mostly on a boat, becomes a cyborg in space, fights Freddy. True. They captured him and had him frozen. That sounds right. Yeah, something like that. Global, they sent him up there, cryogenetically frozen, to try and stop him from coming back and terrorizing people. That does sound right. Okay. But, I mean, that also brings up a lot of questions, but yeah. Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna...
I should go.
End the stream here for tonight.
I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Because I am a little bit too sleepy and I can't adequately focus on the dialogue right now. So I apologize for ending the stream a little bit early tonight. But sometimes that happens. So we should be going live at the normal time of 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And then I'll try to find out more info. Yo, did the captain just dip out? Maybe I goofed. I'll try to figure all this stuff out and proceed more with the story then. So thank you all for joining me as always, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.